fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I am here today to share with you my goals update for 2022. So, once a month, I am trying to update everybody on my goals. It helps keep me accountable for what I am doing. And so, I'm just going to jump in and I'll explain everything as I go. So, uh, the first goal that I set for myself for 2022 was that I wanted to achieve a certain number of mastery hours. So I'm keeping track of how many hours I'm diamond painting each month and then keeping track of a running total to see how far I get. My goal for 2022 is 1,500 hours. I am sadly very behind on this goal, but maybe it'll even out by the end because I realized something today, which I should have realized before now. But so let me just tell you what my hours are and then I'll explain what I realized. So last month in March, I had 105 hours and 46 minutes. So this month for April, I only have 35 hours and 12 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot because it isn't. Um, but so 35 hours, 12 minutes for April brings me to 238 hours and 23 minutes so far for 2022, which again is not going to get me to my 1500 goal, 1500 hour goal. However, what I have realized is that I keep track of my finishes both in my logbook and on a spreadsheet. And what I've realized is that I'm actually diamond painting, but I don't include my hours until I'm finished with a project. So for instance, right now I'm in the middle of diamond painting a rather large Dreamer Designs, but it's not finished. So because it's not finished, I did not include the hours that I have diamond painted so far in April in that total, which may seem a little counterintuitive, but just that's how I've been doing it. And so I don't want to change it in the middle of things because that will make it confusing at the end. So I actually started my Dreamer Designs back in February, and I painted only 3 days in February, but then all of the rest of my hours have been in April because I picked it back up and I was trying to, once I finished my Alice in the Sea of Tears canvas, once I finished my Vibrant Italy canvas for the Chuck Along, I wanted to get back into my Dreamer Designs, and so I've been diamond painting it. So there's lots of hours in here in April, but I haven't included them in that total because they'll get included in the total for whatever month when I finally finish it, which I hope is this month, but we'll see. So, that's where I am for my hours. Again, it doesn't look like very much, but okay. And then my Big 10. So my Big 10 is the next thing. I had 10 companies that I want to do one canvas from. The premier licensed quality diamond painting. So I have finished 3 of them so far. I have finished a Treasure Studios art. I have done several diamond art clubs. I am working on a Dreamer Design, so those are my 3. I still have to go a Distracted by Diamonds, a DIY Moon Shop, a Craftably, a Heaven and Earth Design, a Crafties, and then for the 10th one, I have decided to make that the Diamond Painting Shop. If you haven't seen my unboxing of the Diamond Painting Shop, I will link it up there. Go check it out. The canvas that I got from her was from a series by Alphonse Mucha entitled Summer. It is the Art Nouveau style, which I absolutely love. It is a huge painting. I haven't started it yet, but it is on my list. And when I went and checked out her website the other day, she now has the autumn from the series, although it was sold out. So I have signed up for them to email me and let me know when it is back in because I would love to do that one. So for my Big 10, I'm still at 3, which is where I was last month, but that's okay. Third is events, and this is kind of a big one. I have participated in 2 events so far, and that is that I have done the Alice in the Sea of Tears, which was for the Alice in a Winter Wonderland event. And I did my Vibrant Italy, which was for the Chuck-along number 5. So I've completed both of these events. The only other event that I had intended to do this year was the Drills and Chills. I have a canvas picked out for that, but it's not until September, October. I'm going to be hosting 2 events myself, and I will be getting details out ASAP. That is one of my goals for this week, is to sit down and get kind of all my social media stuff together and all the details so that I can start promoting it on social media. Um, I will be hosting the DP for pets in June for the month of June, and then I will be hosting DP for vets for veterans in November. And then I'm doing another event in September, which is, it's not really an event that I'm hosting. I've just set myself a challenge, and I've had several of you ask in various places on Instagram, here on the channel, on Facebook, if you can participate. And the answer is yes, unreservedly yes. If you would like to do this challenge along with me, if you'd like to promote it and try and get other people to join in as well, that's perfectly fine with me. Again, it's not technically an event, it's just a challenge I've set for myself. And that is for the month of September. I'm going to take those 30 days and I'm going to try and complete 30 by 30s within those 30 days. So if that sounds like fun and something you'd like to try, please feel free. So I'm at 2 events. The 2 events I'm hosting, my 3rd event. So by the end of it, the end of year, I should have 5, which more than meets my goal of 3. So then what's the next thing? Finishes. Finishes I am keeping track of, although I realized I wasn't keeping track of everything in here either. I have finishes in my logbook that I don't have written down here. And my intention when I started doing it was to just do kind of big ones. And then I thought, why am I doing that? I should include everything. So it's a work in progress. So for April, I have 4 finishes. I have my Huacam flamingos, my hummingbird that I had from Amazon, my sun that I had from Amazon, and then I had a bookmark that I finished that I don't remember is from where at the moment. So I didn't write the bookmark down because it was just a small kind of off the canvas piece, so I didn't add it in here. So I have been tracking that on my little kind of bullet journal little tracker here for myself. So I have been filling out as I finished, and hopefully my goal is 50 finishes by the end of the year. I will have both of those pages filled out in color, and it will all look very pretty. And I will, of course, add them here to my diamond painting finishes. But I have, like I said, for the month of April, I have 4, which brings me to a total of 17. But I have things that I finished that are not on my finish list. So like I've done a couple of off the canvas items. There's my TSA. I've done some smaller like partial ones that I didn't include. So yeah, my record keeping is kind of hit or miss. So, but I do have 4 finishes. That brings me to 17. So hopefully, especially with my 30 by 30 challenge in September, that should get me to my 50. The next goal is the new to me, and I'm going to put my logbook away now, and I'm actually going to diamond paint some so that you guys can see me doing something besides staring at my diamond painting logbook as soon as I get it out of the way here. Let me rearrange some stuff and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to be laying down some of my, well, the first drills on my oldest kit, which is my Firefly Fireworks from Randall Spangler from Diamond Art Club. If you haven't seen the unboxing of that, I will stick a link up in the corner so you can check it out. This is my oldest Diamond Art Club kit from my stash. It is the first Randall Spangler that I purchased, and I'm excited to start laying down drills while I finish telling you about everything else. So I have, let me find the colors that I need here. Let's see, what color do I need? What color, what symbol is that? You guys, how can I not find this symbol? It's a down arrow. Where am I missing it? Not there, not there. I don't even see any arrows. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Been a snake, it would have bitten me, as my mom would have said. Okay, so I'm going to start laying down some drills here again while I talk. Just as a recap, and I will put a running little scroll of all of these at the end of the video like I normally do. But as a recap, so my diamond painting hours for this month, 35 hours, 12 minutes, so not great. Big 10, I'm still at 3. My events, I'm still at 2. My finishes for April were 4. Okay, and so now I'm ready to, I need to start my timer. I'll figure it out. Okay, because my phone's all the way over there and I'm not going to go get it to start my timer. So, anyway, let me see what time it is. Okay. New to me. So, new to me companies, I have added 2. Now, I'm counting some of these even though I don't have the products from them yet. So, for example, last month I counted Jaded Gem Shop as a new to me company because I ordered drills for one of my Heaven and Earth design canvases from her. I have not received them yet, which is fine. It was 8 to 10 weeks, I think, was the wait time, which I'm not ready to start that canvas anyway, so I was fine with that. And I think I saw, everybody's having supply chain issues these days, and so I think she's waiting on some drills to arrive for, I don't know if that includes my order, but other orders in front of me possibly. So who knows? I'm also still waiting on my Craftably order from last December, so who knows when things will get here. But new to me companies this month, I have added 2. My goal is 15 for the year, and these 2 puts me at 7. And one of them I didn't really do anything for. It fell into my lap. So a huge thank you to Susan in Canada, who very kindly, after the craziness and popping drills that was my Huacan flamingos that I got from Amazon, sent me another flamingo canvas from Craft Pack Canada, who was on my list of, places to check out. I just hadn't got around to it yet, but she sent me a canvas from them. So a huge thank you to her. So I'm going to get to try out Craft Pack Canada. And then I ordered something from Mary's Diamonds. I've seen lots of people trying Mary's Diamonds. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but then she was having some sort of anniversary sale or something and launching a new artist at the same time. And I will say it's not probably something I normally would have gotten. It's a very anime manga style thing. In fact, I thought of my oldest when I was looking at it, but it's in very pastel colors. It's just so very cute, and I couldn't resist. So I ordered something from her. Haven't gotten it yet, but it is a new to me company, so I'm counting it. So I am, oh my goodness, this glue dot. Come on, stick. There we go. New to me, I'm up to 7. And then, oh, this is the big one, you guys, the budget. Okay. Because, real talk, I'm going to blow my budget this year. I'm probably not going to blow it by the amount that I did my first year that I was doing the channel. But, yeah, they're just killing me. Okay, first of all, Diamond Art Club dropped 52 kits. I mean, I tried really hard to resist, but out of 50, the odds that I wasn't going to like at least one of them were pretty slim. And even though I told myself no more Spanglers until I finished at least one of them, of course I bought one because dragons and ice cream is like two of my favorite things. So I had to get that one. And then I, what was it called? Sunnyside Antiques. I got that one because I like doing the larger canvases, but I like when they have like little vignettes in the canvas. So, you'll be doing a little section of a canvas like that. And okay, here's the sewing machine. And then this is going to be a mason jar. And then this is going to be something else. And so it's like doing a lot of little miniature diamond paintings. And I find for me that also helps with kind of overcoming the sheer confetti sometimes that comes in the large canvases, because you can break it down into those small sections and it just doesn't seem as overwhelming. That's one of the reasons I think that I like um, release papers rather than just keeping cover sheets. And that's because when you just have the cover sheet, you can still see the rest of the canvas. And I think my brain gets overwhelmed because I can see how far I have to go. And it just makes it feel never ending. Whereas if I do the release papers, it's like, okay, I just have to do this little section and then I'm done. And I feel like I accomplished something, even though I know I still have the rest of the canvas to go, but I'm not staring at it. So I think that's why I prefer the release papers. That, and I'm still constantly afraid that I'm going to cut through my canvas and ruin a big painting, and that would just make me cry. So, okay. So Diamond Art Club, I ended up buying 2 canvases there. And then I bought the one canvas from Mary's Diamonds. And I remembered about the discount code for Diamond Art Club. I forgot completely about it for Mary's Diamonds. So I was kicking myself because I could have saved some money there. So I'm going to try real hard to remember discount codes the next time I order something. Okay, so budget. How much did I spend in April? $267.42, which doesn't sound like a whole lot. Of that, the kits were $176.04. I spent $69.41 on storage, and that's because I bought another Harbor Freight container for the giveaway, and I bought those 2 Elizabeth Ward trays from Target because Jess was kind enough to let me know that Target carried them, because I did not know that, and it was actually cheaper than buying them on Amazon. So I love them, and I'm using one of them right now for this kit. So I spent that for storage. And then I spent $21.97 because Jess, again, was kind enough to let me know that Bella Art had some white trays on sale, because, or not on sale, but for sale, because I was saying I like the lighter colors. So like, well, this is one of the trays I bought. This is the white one. It's the new design, which I got to say, while I like the trays, I think I prefer the old design. These are okay. I just have to kind of remember to keep my finger over it, because I do better if I leave the spout, the tip stopper off, and then just use it like this. So I have to remember, like if I'm shaking my drills, just to be careful that nothing kind of flies out the opening. But other than that, like it. So I was able to snag 2 of these white ones, which I love. So I've been using those. So $21.97 on those. So $267.42 for this month, which means of my $1,200 budget for the year, this is May 1st, you guys, and I am, well, it'll be May 2nd by the time you see this, but I have $261.12 left. Now, I still need to buy a canvas from Craft Ease. I have canvases for all of my other Big 10, but I don't have one from Craft Ease, so I'm going to have to buy at least one more kit. And then, whatever else I end up purchasing. So it's going to be a long 7 months because, yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to make it until then without spending a huge amount. Now, I am going to try and be kind of sneaky about some stuff. Like I've told my husband, Mother's Day is coming up. I want some diamond painting related stuff for Mother's Day, which is kind of lame. I don't like doing that, being like, hey, this is what I want, buy me this. But that's probably what I'm going to end up doing rather than just letting my kids buy me some random stuff. And not that, I wouldn't like what they got me, but this way I can get some diamond painting stuff and it doesn't come out of my budget because that's a win-win, right? I get diamond painting stuff and it doesn't have to come out of my budget. That sounds like a win-win. So, so yeah, the budget, and I knew that I was going to have trouble sticking to it, but we'll see. Um, it's one of the reasons I'm contemplating because I have to finance my hobby somehow. Now that I'm not going to be working at the preschool, getting a different job, and or also uh, opening some sort of diamond painting related Shopify store. I have ideas for all kinds of things. I'm trying to teach myself some new things. Um, my husband is working on some things and learning some stuff so that we can maybe add to that. Because, honestly, I would love for us to both just be running maybe a diamond painting business or a YouTube channel or a couple of YouTube channels. He's got some interest in things that I think he would be really successful at if he just had the time. Working 10-hour days is not conducive to that necessarily. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, budget is going to be a struggle for me for the rest of the year. I know it is. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was my random acts of kindness. So my random acts of kindness, my goal is to send out 100 again this year. I sent out over 100 last year. Um, and I'm at 54. So I'm ahead of the curve for that. However, I only sent out 6 of them in April. So I apologize because there's a lot of you I know who have signed up, and I will get to you, I promise. Um, but I didn't send out as many as I normally do in April because I also did a giveaway, and some of the funds that I had for postage went towards mailing some expensive packages to international folks. And so, yeah, so that's where some of my postage money went. So I didn't get to send out as many random acts of kindness. That being said, if you haven't already, you are welcome and encouraged to go check out the links in the description box below. I have in all of my videos a link to my random acts of kindness Google form. You simply fill it out. And when I get to your name on the list, I send you a random act of kindness that has some diamond painting related goodies in it. If you are in the States, please remember to include your entire address. That is street number, street name. If you have an apartment or a P.O. box or whatever, remember to include those numbers. And then also city, state, and zip. I've been lucky so far that I've only had, I think, one thing returned to me. So, and I mailed it out again because it got returned because it was my fault. I put the wrong address number on it. So, I'm still looking for people in the western part of the world of the US to sign up. So, if you live someplace like North Dakota or Wyoming or Montana and you haven't signed up, please do. Also, weirdly, Nebraska and Oklahoma, I don't have anybody who's asked for a random act of kindness from there. So if you live in one of those places and would like one, please sign up. And yeah, so I am hoping to send out more random acts of kindness in May. I'm also going to be saving up for the giveaway in June that I'll be doing for DP for Pets, because I am going to have a prize package for both of the events that I'm hosting. So I'm going to get those together, and I need to do some photo shoots and things to make everything look pretty so I can add that into my social media stuff, so that when I start promoting those events, you guys will see those. And speaking of social media, I need to get better about posting. I try to post, but I feel like maybe all I'm doing is posting like things that pertain to the YouTube channel, which the YouTube channel is the focus, yes, but I would love to see, those of you who use Facebook and or Instagram. I'm on both. I will admit I'm on Instagram a lot more than I am on Facebook, but I do have a Facebook page and a Facebook group. So if you want to like, follow, whatever, join the group. I will be posting on Facebook and on Instagram about both events. Uh, I think it's probably easier to follow on Facebook though for events. So I will be posting something there and creating an event, so that if you guys want to join in or do whatever, it's not necessary that you join the event on Facebook or on social media, but if you want to, I want to have that available for people. I know a lot of people use it way more often than I do. You're probably way better at it. So I'm going to just put it as many places as I can. So that will be coming up. So, yeah. So, there you go, guys. There's all of my goals, my update for what I accomplished in April. I learned some stuff. I made some new things. I made some cover minders for myself, which I'm pretty proud of. So I've bought some more things. I'm going to be making some more cover minders that hopefully people will like. And yeah, I just have lots more stuff coming. So, you know, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That helps me out immensely. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, hitting that like button, the more likes I get, the more often I get shown to other people who like diamond painting content, and that helps me out also. You can just spread the word about the channel for free on your socials if you would like. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, so that's where I'm at, guys. Made some progress on some goals, made some little progress on some other goals, made not very much progress on some of the goals, so we'll see. I'm still plugging along, and I think, like I said, now that I've realized, gosh, I'm actually spending time diamond painting that isn't showing up in my totals because of the way I'm tracking it. I think it'll all even out by the end of the year. I'm about halfway through my Dreamer designs, and that's my focus. I want to get that one done, and then I can start working on this big honker one that is taller than I am. And then I can start moving on to other things. So, yeah, I'm just hoping, especially as summer gets closer and my days will be free, I can spend lots more time diamond painting. And so we'll see how it evens out. Hopefully, in the next 2 or 3 months, I can kind of make up some of the progress I haven't made so far this year. But we'll see. Who knows? Life happens. As long as I'm still having fun, and I hope you're having fun watching me, then it's all good. So, don't forget to do all the things before you leave, guys. I already went all over that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys.